Hello guys, and you're welcome to another edition of the Journey of a Naija Boy. My name is Pascal Oke, as you know, or you can call me Pascali, that you already know. Today I have two beautiful guests with me and they are going to introduce themselves very shortly. But today we are going to be talking about coming to Canada with your spouse. So if you are the one that is interested in studying in Canada and you're thinking of bringing your spouse, whether your husband or your wife, to Canada, this is the video for you. So stay tuned as we start the program.
Oh, na na na, oh, it's Pascal man. Again.
So introduce yourself, please.
My name is Monu Bola.
Okay.
And I'm Oluwatoyosi Sumonu.
This is Mr. GB Sumonu, and this is Madam Toyosi Sumonu. So, the first question will go to GB. GB, when you came to Canada, did you have, at any point in time, do you have the plan to bring anyone to Canada?
Yes, something like that. Life show you a lot of things. Sometimes you think how to manage life and you want to get married, settle down, and if your spouse is not with you, definitely you have to bring them to where you are.
Okay, that's good. When you were in Nigeria, before, right?
Yeah.
You were a medical doctor.
Yes.
And can I ask you that, how did you feel when he started talking to you and he was like, okay, I'm going to marry you and bring you to Canada?
Actually, initially I wasn't so sure about Canada because, of course, even though we were in a relationship, I wanted to be sure about my career. So my whole focus was UK. But then when he started talking to me and, saying he was going to bring me to Canada, and so I started doing some research and I realized, oh, wow.
This is not a scam after all.
No. And he wasn't a scam, so.
All right, no problem. Now it's sweet to say that it was not a scam
No,
anyway.
it wasn't.
So when you spoke to Toyosi and you were like, okay, I'm going to marry you, it is time for me to settle down and everything, did you consider the fact that you were a student in Canada, or did you make a research and you knew that it is possible to actually bring your wife to Canada while you're studying in Canada too?
Yes, I made some research and I got to realize that it's more easy to bring somebody your opposite, your wife or your husband.
Okay.
When you are studying,
Okay.
it's very easy because they don't request for a lot of documentation.
Okay.
When you doing that, so that was what I actually did.
Okay.
when I was in school.
So doing your research, you said you were interested in UK before, then you decided it is time to research about Canada. What did you find out? Did you feel like it was an easy thing to do to come to Canada with your spouse at that point in time when you were researching that?
No, I just followed. Eventually, I followed GB's lead because, like, he knew more than I did.
Okay.
He was already in the system, so, and he knew the visa process and all that. So I just let him take the lead. But concerning my transitioning from UK to Canada, I checked online. I saw the salary scale. I saw the difference.
Which
and I
one was
like,
better? Was it Canada or?
Oh, of course, Canada.
Oh my goodness,
Of
so it's better for
course,
doctors.
a lot, much
Okay.
better.
That is another information I thought I did not even plan on unraveling this time. So,
Yeah.
GB, when you decided that it was time to bring her, I remember vividly that there was a time that you just disappeared while we were in school, and all of a sudden we saw the picture of one beautiful madam. I was like, oh my God, how did GB do this thing? What did GB do? What miracle happened in Nigeria? So was it after you got married that you were able to process coming to Canada, or before you got married to her?
So I was unable to do anything when we're both single.
Okay.
So because you need some documentation to be able to apply for a visa, so like a marriage certificate and all that. So I went back home, do the needful, paid in full.
Okay.
So that we can.
You didn't pay in full.
Okay.
So,
You didn't pay in full. Apparently,
so
this is something.
after that, after I got back from the journey, married and everything, then we started putting the documents together. One of the main documents is the marriage certificate.
itself.
So we actually need that, and I believe you can get married anyway. Some people are so adamant about going to what's this particular magistrate court in
Okay,
Lagos.
Lekki.
Lekki. I don't think
Victoria
that's
Island.
Ikoyi.
I don't think that's necessary at all, because we did our own in Ibadan, right?
Okay.
Yes.
In one local government, and we use it, and
It was good.
and it was good.
Okay, so what was the wait like for you between the time that you got married and the time that you were even thinking of coming to Canada, the time that you put in your first, should I ask you, how long did it take you to put in your application?
We got married in December.
Okay.
I had to change my passport because it was already expiring,
Okay.
and then I had to change my name.
Oh.
So that period alone took about 2.5 to 3 months. And then afterwards, we now started the application process.
Okay.
So after getting married to application, it was about 4 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So
And
I know that must have been a very long
oh,
wait for
it
you.
was long and it was tough.
Okay, before we move forward though, I know that the international passport application process in Nigeria is like really, really messed up sometimes.
Yes.
Was it very difficult for you to actually do a change of name passport in Nigeria?
It was, because it was a lot of unnecessary process like that they were making me go through. I had to first of all, I had to go change my name at the High Court, which that one was even the easy part. But then finding the time, like the time slot, available time slot for me to actually submit my documents and get the passport, it was annoying.
Oh,
They
okay.
were just giving me the runaround, and at the end of the day, I had to pay extra.
Okay, no problem. Let's not talk about the extra right now.
Yes.
So between that time, between the time that you got married and the 4 months that she said it took to put in the application for the visa, what were you doing that time? Were you just chilling, or you were just running around and saying, how do I get my wife to Canada on time?
Basically, we know what we are looking for, right? Before we'll be able to set in the application. So we're just waiting, and then I was still in school, so still busy with study and work.
Okay.
So
So it was just waiting.
it was just waiting time. Nigeria can always delay your,
Okay. Were you frustrated at any point in time? Did you feel like, oh my god, this is taking too long? What's happening? with
Yeah,
Canada?
of course. I was frustrated. I was a newlywed. I barely spent, how many days did we spend together after I wedding?
10 days or
About
2
10 days. No, that was even from the beginning of when he got to Nigeria
Okay,
till
till
after
the
the wedding
wedding.
and everything.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it was
Really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So when you now put in the application, was there at any point in time that the document was incomplete, or you were so sure of the document before you put in everything?
You can't be married to my husband and not be sure of the documents, because he would keep like
Explaining you.
yeah, so like, no, this is it. So we were sure. We put in everything that we needed to put in, and they didn't call us that anything.
Okay. Is there any document that comes to mind for you that this is the most important document that should be in an application, a visa application, when you're applying for your spouse to come with you to Canada?
I think, like I said earlier, one of the main things is the marriage certificate.
Okay.
It has to be there, and I think adding pictures to it's a good thing.
Okay.
And you cannot forget your own documents, like maybe your study permit or your work permit. You can't leave all those things out. They are very essential, and you must be able to write a compelling SOP, like explain
Why you want
her to come. Are you not concentrating on your study? Do you need your
spouse
to be able to help you, maybe financially, maybe morally,
or emotionally,
or even spiritually? So,
spiritually. Okay, good.
Or doing,
So when you got to Canada, I remember the day that you came into Canada. We were all expecting you anyway. I think I was not able to come because I was working also.
I don't think you went to PI that time.
Oh, I was in PI at that time. So when you landed in Canada, what was your first impression of this village that you found yourself?
Funny enough, when I first landed, I didn't even see the airport. I was just looking at my husband. No, I just wanted to see him.
Oh my
so,
goodness.
but after the initial,
Again,
and all that, I was like, what?
What kind of
Like,
place is this?
like the airport was very, very like shocking because
Okay.
it's so small.
Mhm.
And then we started driving down, and I was like, okay, It's a small town.
Yeah.
It's a small town, but
Later you find out that it is not so small.
it's not so
anyway.
small.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when your wife got into Canada, what was the settling process for you? How did you settle her down? Was it easy for her to really get a job? Was it really easy for her to get started? Because she came, what time did you come?
July last year.
July, so that means it was in the summer, so it was not bad for settling down. But what about getting a job after she got in?
Because I've been in the system, I think it was easy. Getting a job, she was lucky because as a medical doctor, she met one of our colleagues, I think Dr. Let me keep the name of the man.
Okay.
So he was working somewhere. I was like, oh, we like to work here. I can refer you and all that. And boom, before you know it,
She has gotten a
she's
job
gotten
already.
the job already. So,
Okay. You are. I know that you are like a hot cake when it comes to the profession that you've chosen or the profession that you're practicing, which is a medicine and doctor as a profession. So, what was the transition process for you getting a job? Were you able to get like into practice immediately, or you just had like a medical job to do for the moment while you're hoping to start practicing proper?
So no, I wasn't able to get into practicing medicine immediately, and it's a long process,
Okay.
which is maybe a story for another day.
Okay.
It's a pretty long process. So, but the job I got was because I'm still
Doing
working there, is medically inclined. So it wasn't so bad, but it was a huge shock for me. Like, it was a huge difference.
Yeah, from practicing to doing
Yes,
something very
yes,
different.
because I literally stopped working a week before coming to Canada,
Okay.
and I started working at my present job a week after getting to
To Canada.
a week
Oh
and
my
some
goodness,
days
that
after
was-
getting to
That
Canada.
is really good. Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. GB, if you would give any advice to anybody watching you right now, maybe for someone that is already in Canada or for someone that is outside Canada and say, I want to study in Canada, but then I want to bring my spouse, what would you say to them right now?
I would say it's not a rocket science.
Okay.
The only thing is you just need to go through the documentation on what to do. If you're in Nigeria, I always advise, like, as a student, come in first before you apply for your spouse.
Okay.
Because with that, you'll be able to have a story to tell.
Okay.
The reason why you want them here. But if you are here, it's
It's easy.
easy. It's just straightforward. Just submit the right document and wait,
Okay.
and the person will join you.
Okay, so tell us, if you feel like there's this someone that is watching right now and there's a Prince Charming calling and saying, oh, hello, you know what, I'm coming to come and get my princess in Nigeria right now. How much doubt do you have an advice for them to clear their doubt right now and say, maybe it is worth it to try, but then you need to know the person that you want to try with. You don't just want to commit to anybody by saying because the person is from Canada and calling, oh, I'm going.
Yeah, definitely. I would say if you know the person and you love the person and you believe that they are genuine, go for it because it doesn't hurt. Like, I would never advise someone to marry someone just of the notion that they will take me outside the country. No, that's a very wrong notion.
Okay.
So, but if you truly love the person, it's absolutely worth it. And nobody likes long distance marriage anyway.
Okay.
Like, it's best to just be. So don't have that. Do your due diligence in knowing the person, but it's not worth it to really entertain doubts like that.
Okay, no problem. So it has been a really nice time. It was good having you guys around, and I say a very big thank you for coming around on my video. So guys, if you are a new subscriber to my channel, please keep watching. Do not forget to share and like my videos, share with your friends, and if you have any question, drop them in my comment section and I will do well to answer all your questions. Till next time that I meet you again, have a lovely day. Bye.